sweetie. Good girl. You just kind of wander around. Give her a minute or two to just get acclimated, and then you can walk with a little more purpose.
She was super interested when we first got here and she saw the goats.
Well, we just, like I say, the idea here is for her to just get used to this pen. She wants to come this way as long, you know, now call her back around. There you go. Good. I just want her to be reasonably, because she's not going to look at him if she's not reasonably used to him anyway.
Right.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, that's a big, ugly, smelly thing. I don't like his smell either. My buck.
Yep.
He's kind of stinky. That a girl. Good girl. Just, there you go. Don't say a word. Just tell her she's good. Okay. All right, hang on.
Good girl.
Good. All right, Snookums.
Good girl.
Let's put her back on. Just put it on her collar.
Okay.
Sadie. Sadie. Oh, I know it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, Sadie. Come on. Come on.
Loudmouth.
She's trying to make herself as big as she can because she's telling them, don't come here when I'm bad. Okay? There she goes. The hard part on dogs like this is getting them to start moving. Good girl. And she's still extremely scared. I mean, hey, 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 good girl. Hey, good girl. And it's a delicate act when you've got a little dog like this, because too much pressure and she's going to quit because of the pressure, not because she doesn't like what she's doing. I'm ignoring the barking because if you've noticed, it's already less than it was. And it should ultimately go away. Hey! Instinct-wise, you know, not real sure. Until we can get rid of some of her scare. We know she's got prey drive because she's grabbed that one wether about 3 times. So we're going to make dang sure she doesn't grab him anymore.
So interesting. I was worried about Boomer doing that, not her.
Well, and the thing is, the reason I don't want her grabbing anymore, I don't want it to be a habit.
Oh, of course. That's
The whole point of this is to teach self-control, not... There you go. Good girl. Now that's nice. But look at what stopped happening.
Loudmouth went away.
She's getting a little more serious. Watch the tail. The tail comes down more and more.
Yep.
Okay? See, look at that. Look at that. Look at the change in the way she runs. She's much smoother than she...
Not as frantic.
Yeah, she builds herself... Yeah, see, that was a pretty good lick. She's not as tender as she thought she was. Looky there. See how nice that is with the tail.
Wow. Very nice. There we go.
Now the head will... Look at that.
Good girl.
Now she's starting to get a little bit of brain in there. Same thing that we saw with the little Malinois. You know, started out talking herself into all this stuff. Now she's still trying to beat me here, which the Malinois didn't do. That's okay.
She's about 3.
Well, but I'm saying, the difference here is you watch her. She's trying to beat me. The little Mal, once she figured out she was supposed to stay out, the little Mal stayed out.
Yep.
There we go. Does that mean this dog won't hurt? No, it's just a difference in personalities. Sorry. I hit you a little harder. Come in.
Good girl. Good girl.
I didn't mean to crack her there, guys. I'm
She,
sorry.
it's okay. She'll be fine.
She came in. She jigged when I jogged. Come on, Sadie. Come on.
Good girl. It's okay. It's a good girl.
Come on.
Good girl.
Get her right back in. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm sorry. You stepped in when I reached out. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Yeah. Hi. Good girl. We're good.
Yep.
But that's why I felt like it was important to go ahead. I am sorry I cracked her on the nose. I don't normally.
We know. She'll be all right.
My aim is much better. Come on. Come here. Sadie. Sadie. No. Come here, Sadie. Sadie. Oh, come here.
Good girl. Good girl. Come on.
Good girl. Come here. Sadie. Hi. Annie, look. You're not. No, you didn't even bite your tongue.
Good girl.
Let's just walk around one more time. All right. Good girl. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. That's what we want. And she's pretty tired, so standing here and letting her just be bad, you know, like, whoa, y'all get away, is for her mentally, stimulating wise, it's just as stimulating as if I had her
Circling.
running in circles. Now I can say, let's leave, while she's all wanting to be, look, see, yeah, now. Good girl. Good girl. Hold over. Awesome. Grab my drink. Actually, I grab my towel.
Whoever gets her is gonna need to.
Well, the home in Dallas isn't going to work
Another
out.
one?
They have a
Just
They have
just loop it over one
a
of the posts. I'm
4-foot
sorry.
split rail fence that is effectively a 2-foot fence.
I thought you had Alex. I
because
thought there
it's-
was an. I went, and you went like this.
You know,
I
and then
thought
there's
you
a
were saying.
space, and then there's another board,
You had
and,
another one.
and then they have a doggy door.
No,
That,
this boomer.
that it's not.
Nice 3 dogs.
She could get away.
Very
and
nice
run away.
set of 3 dogs. Totally different types of
Yeah, different personalities.
And like I say, Boomer had absolutely, had confidence out the wazoo. And I tell people this all the time, especially people who raise their puppies, raise their dogs from puppies even. The best you can do is teach them to have confidence wherever. This scratch its confidence up to a whole nother level. It's like, I'm a pretty confident person, but you stick me on an airplane and hand me a parachute, and I'm probably going to go, why do I want to jump out of a perfectly good plane? I don't have, someone would have to shove me out. I probably would enjoy it, but I just don't have the confidence to just go,
Right.
yeah, let's go jump out of a plane. I just use that as an example. That's just a whole nother level.
Or the lack of brain cells, maybe.
That could be too. But what I'm saying is, so I tell it like, I know this little dog is confident as all get out. You watch her; she walks around here
yeah.
and doesn't, like, oh, who cares? But this just, jacks it up. And if you turn around and now put her on cattle, it jacks it up because cattle are even bigger. Then there is that momentary period where, like with Boomer goes, I'll take on anybody. You put Boomer on a set of cows, he would act the same way.
Yep.
That might be a lack of brain cells.
Yeah.
That's the teenage boy, 18 years old and bulletproof.
Yeah, 10 foot tall,
I can
bulletproof.
do anything and not get killed. All I try to do in training them is I try to get them almost right up to I'm bulletproof, and then add a little bit of ease. I let them know that if they have any problems, I'm there to help them. If they can't move a sheep, I step in there and help them. If they're scared of the sheep, like after I smacked her, I'll stand there and hold her, and she's by me. She's like, yeah, I'm brave now. Good girl. I don't care. My goal is to get them confident. Once I get them confident, they will begin to take on more and more, and those situations where I would step in and help them, I don't have to. I tell people all the time, I never send my dogs into a situation that I would be afraid to go in myself. And that means if I've got a bunch of cows in an area about half this size, I really don't want to send my dog in all the way to the back to bring them out.
So
Because I wouldn't do that.
So I know that this is really good for building confidence. That's obviously not Boomer's issue. It's
Self-control.
it's you.
I mean,
It's you establishing the impulse control, like not letting.
well, I let him make decisions. He made every decision in here. He probably ran a lot more than any of the other dogs because he chose to ignore my options. My first option was, if he wanted to come in and bite, he could do that. It would be pretty uncomfortable if he came in and bite, but I wasn't going to tell him no, quit, stop, or be a hockey goalie and block him. I mean, I blocked him, but I didn't put a fence right here and say,
Right.
you're on that side of the fence, you can't bite. I gave him that option, okay? Then I never said no. Then after I showed him that after he showed me that, well, okay, I won't come in and bite, then I spread it out. I said, okay, I need you to go this way. Well, he didn't want to go that way without coming in to bite. So I let him go that way, and every time he came in to bite, I smacked him. And then I stepped it up. I said, okay, I want you to go this way. He came in to bite, I smacked him, he turned back that way. I blocked him and said, no, you can't do this, and you can't do this. You can do anything else. He could have left and come to the gate. Okay? But I'm letting him know. Then he got to where he would do it without me. You know, in other words, you're teaching them to be responsible for their own actions.
But when we take them out and we do obedience work, for example, in public.
That's always you in control. There's nothing wrong with that as well. Okay? There's a difference, and I guess let me just wait. I know. Let me explain. Oh no, you guys stay, y'all.
Yeah, there they are, Sadie. They're still there.
These guys, they really have never quite gotten the grasp that the only reason they haven't gone to freezer camp is because we use them for working dogs. When they get bad, they end up going to freezer.
Yes.
Okay, let me show. All I can do is show you the difference. Okay, and I'll just do it on the sheet because with him that's easy. There. Lie down. That's me controlling him. Okay? That's him controlling himself. Do you see the difference?
Yeah, he's only applying the pressure he needs to.
Right.
Yeah.
He laid down because I'm not telling him anything, so he went, I don't know what we're going to do, so I'm just going to lay here. Okay? That's self-control. Does that make sense?
But if a dog makes a decision to not go scrap with that dog, instead look to the owner,
Pet him and love him.
isn't
But
that impulse control?
that is impulse. If the dog does it, if the owner's going, here, look at me,
Right.
cookie, cookie, cookie. It's the difference between bribery and reward.
Right.
Me going, Jam, look at me, aren't you a good Jam, look at me, aren't you a good dog? Look at me, aren't you a good dog? That's bribery. Jam doing that, good dog, is just, do you understand the difference?
I totally get the difference.
And what I see
lure
too
and-
many people doing is they start to get by another dog and they immediately start going, I have cookies, look at me. They're not stopping the situation. They're actually escalating. They're teaching the dog that every time you get near a situation that you think is a little bit dicey, you're supposed to stare. So what happens is at some time, that dog's going to turn and probably be more reactive. I had a German Shepherd, 6-month-old puppy, almost ripped my face off about a year ago. I knew the puppy had some issues because it had been at our sheepdog trial and had tried to bite somebody, and the girl brought it out later. The whole time she was waiting, we were doing this. The whole time she was waiting, she was over on that drive going, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, giving him cookies and watch me, and I thought, well, when I walked over to give her the leash, the whole time I'm walking, she's going, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. The minute the dog realized I was there and turned, he came for me. And it was sheer panic and I don't know what in his face. I mean, and it was worse because suddenly I was right here. He didn't see me over there and go, I don't like you, stop that. You be a good boy, good dog. And then a little closer. See, I treat, if my dog wants to go after that dog, I don't, man, it's rules. I will snatch the dog up, and if he looks at me, I tell him he's good or whatever while we're this far away. If he starts to look at that dog in an I don't care if he looks at the dog. If he starts to look at that dog in a body posture that I don't like, I don't care if you notice it or what. If I don't like it, I correct it. Because he's not, watching me, he's not, or one of the best things is with a belly rope is you've got it short and he starts to stare at him. I just take one step away. Guess what? I now have an excuse to snatch him because the rope got tight. So what I'm correcting him for, because he's not paying attention, what he thinks I'm correcting him for is letting that rope get tight. So I stand still. I walk back toward him again. My dog starts to stare at him. I just stop, see if the dog will stop with me. I'll take a step back. If the dog doesn't come with me like he's supposed to, I'll snatch him up and I don't say a word to him. And we just do this until the dog begins to understand that acceptable behavior, no matter, I don't care if he looks at him, as long as when I do this, he comes with me. Jan. So, and we do this here with these guys on sheep. Come here, buddy. This is something I do with all my dogs at some point. When we walk around the sheep, I expect the dog to be, all right. I not say a word to him. If he gets that leash tight, see what he does? Now, I've not said a word,
Just through leash corrections,
anyway,
you
I'm
learn
just
that.
saying,
Just because he's learned that through leash corrections, though, as
Yeah.
opposed to reinforcement. It's still a taught behavior.
No, it is. But
okay, I'm just
the
showing
difference for
you
me is I don't have to have treats.
at the end
in
of
the third hand.
rainbow, so to speak.
Yeah.
When we come out here, now he certainly doesn't
But
have
once
a
you
dog
teach it with
aggression
reinforcement,
problem.
you
He
shouldn't
has
have
a
to have.
hi, how you doing
Shouldn't
problem.
have to have hot dogs.
You shouldn't.